Hello everybody. On Sunday it was Valentine's Day, and that's a day for celebrating relationships, all sorts of relationships. But today we're going to celebrate or look into our relationship with ourselves. And self-love is something we can work on a daily basis to cultivate our relationship with ourselves. So it's not about narcissism. It's something that goes quite deep. It's not really about doing the things you enjoy, like going to the spa with your friends or going out for a nice meal. It's more about changing your energy, your perspective. I'm going to start with coming into child. And as you're at home, it's rather nice to have props around you. If you have a bolster, it can be nice to rest in child like that. I'm a great bolster hugger. If you haven't got one, no worries. A couple of cushions or a nice big pillow will do, or blankets. So take time to get cosy. I'm going to stay seated because if I lay down you won't be able to hear me. Get yourself comfortable. And remember, children are all different. So find the child that suits you, suits your body. And let everything in your day be outside you. Take your attention inside your body. And our body is something that we can judge rather too harshly and rather too frequently. So in today's class, we're going to learn to create acceptance of our body. Let's say hi to our body today. Let's greet our body today. And we're the ones who take care of our body. And in return, it takes care of us. Take time to get a sense of how your body feels today. How does it feel? Why does it feel tight? Or free? Or easy? And take time to see how your body is speaking to you. And start to feel the breath moving through the body, the way the breath moves the body. And as you soften your body against the cushion or whatever you're laying on, create more space to breathe. More space for your body to breathe. And set your intention for today. So the intention for today is to be on the same side as your body. Put aside any judgments like, oh, I've put on a lot of weight during the lockdown. I'm not flexible. I'm not very good at yoga. I'm not as good as anyone else. And instead try saying, I'm enough. I'm here. I've showed up. I'm honouring myself today by taking time out to care for myself and my body. And keep that intention with you. And take a few more slow breaths. And knowing that being supported by the earth and following your breath is a great way to start your practice. It's a great foundation for your practice today. Sorry, my water's gone down the wrong way. So very, very slowly come up from child. Move any props or blocks. Come up slowly and come onto hands and knees. And if you want some padding around you at the back of your knees, do. Excuse me. We'll start to circle the hips here. Tiny circles to say hi to the hips. And maybe you start to make the circles bigger. Just moving from the tailbone up the spine to the crown of the head. We reverse the circles, feeling into the sides of the body. Anywhere that's a bit tight, a bit stuck today. The neck, the shoulders. And then you can move, you can freestyle, you can carry on circling, you can swing forwards, you can come back. Do a figure of 8. Go from side to side, exploring. And we can stay exploring. We can move into our looking up into cow and rounding the back into cat and warming up the spine. Warming up that central energy channel. Following the breath. Making some space for your body, for your breath, maybe for your mind. And when you have that good foundation, as you press down with hands and knees and the tops of your feet, then you can flow from there. So you've got this lovely flow from the tail up the spine to the crown of the head. Brilliant. This one and one more. Look up. Take a big stretch back instead, cat. A couple of breaths there. Breathe in between the shoulders. And then stretch it back, and child. Take a big stretch. Soften the shoulders. Maybe take the knees apart. Maybe reach the fingers out. Come up on fingertips, or just rest your forehead in your hands and relax for a few breaths. Take it gently. Breathe into the space between your shoulders and breathe out, relax your low back. Soften your chest towards the mat. And a nice stretch all the way through the sides of the body. Soften your forehead. Couple more breaths, breathing in between the shoulders, breathing out, relaxing the low back, and breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Coming up onto hands and knees, tuck the toes under, stretch out, down dog. So maybe you're going to have a little walk on the spot here. I must have kicked my water over. I'm just going to move it in case I do. Carry on in down dog. Walking on the spot or rising up and down. Whatever your body needs today. And oh goodness me, the sun's come out. Nice long neck, ears level with upper arms. Pressing down with your hands. You've got this lovely stretch through the sides of the body. Brilliant. So some of you will do this from hands and knees. Some of you will help the right foot through. As we reach up, we bend the knee, step the right foot through, and you're in your lunge and Anjaneyasana. So I'm going to walk that knee back a bit. You may need padding. Do get padding if you need it. Toes tucked under or front of the feet on the mat. Just take your hands to your thigh. Roll the shoulders back. Lift your hearts. Breathe well. I'm going to rise up and take our crescent moon posture. And hold your back bend. Soften your shoulders. Get this lovely length from the pubic bone to the throat. And a lovely curve between the shoulders. You can bring prayer hands to the crown, the brow, the throat, the heart. And today it's a big breath of joy. Give yourself a hug. It's right on top of left. Hug in. And breathing in, breath of joy. Left arm on top. Give yourself a hug. And again. One more. Breathing right into the sides of the lungs, into the back body. Give yourself a lovely hug here and hold the hug. Feel that space you're making in your back. Tuck the chin in, lengthen the back of the neck. Take the elbows up. Either hold this or eagle your arms. Lift the elbows away. Lift the forearms away. Can you lift the elbows up to the chin? Can you make more space? Hold that, firm up the tummy. So if you're wobbly, and you might want to walk your right foot out a little bit. You might want to turn the left toes towards the right side of the mat. You can play. We could circle. We could have a little rock here. We could get into any of those icky bits. Those bits that sometimes feel a bit stuck. You can do figure of eights. Good. It's quite tight between the shoulders. A nice big in-breath. Look up if it's right for you. Breathing completely. Retain the breath. And then you can go, let everything go. A big sigh. Squeeze the belly in. And hold the breath out. Come up. Open up your wings. Prayer hands. Crown, brow, throat, heart, and reach. Take your left hand down. If you need a brick or something, put it on a brick. Turn the right toes out a bit. Look towards the right. Take a deeper lunge if it's right for you, and open up to your twist. So I'm going to just turn around so you can see me properly. You stay where you are. So stage one, we'll hold it like that. Stage two might lift the knee off, or it might be too early in the practice. Really firm up that big thigh muscle. Keep the knees soft, but draw up through the thigh. A little bit more twist if you like. You open up like that. Do what feels right for you. Push down with your hand, get a little bit more lift. Breathe well. Nice big breaths into the space of the heart. And don't lift, some people lift up too high, don't, just stay low. Lovely and strengthening for your thighs. So you have more choices. You can either stay there, you can take a rest at any time, please do. If your knee's all right, if your left knee's all right, and I'll slide back up so you're resting above the patella and bend the knee. And then you might open, you may not reach. If you can reach, you can do a little bind. And this is called grasping the dragon's tail. Reaching for the dragon's tail. Push down with your left hand and get a little bit more twist if you like, or you can look ahead. And if you push the foot into the hand, feel a nice stretch through that quadricep muscle, the front thigh muscle. Keep the tummy firm. bit more. If you want to deepen this, if you want to try a bit of balance, walk the right foot in a bit, and this is where we get wobbly, and don't worry about it. Lift the left hand off, wobbly, rest the elbow on the thigh. So balance as you grasp the dragon's tail. See that core strength. Maybe draw up Mula Bandha. Push down with that left foot and keep smiling. It's only yoga. Stay with the breath. Think about your twist, your tummy coming past your thigh. Lovely length in the low back. Couple more breaths. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Breathing in soft and deep. Breathing out softly. By gosh, it's got a shelf life, hasn't it? I think we need the down dog stretch. Oh, stretch it out. Maybe have a little walk here. Maybe have a wiggle. Maybe just marinate there and get a delicious stretch as you press down with your hands all the way up the spine to the tail. All the way through the back of the legs, but keep the knees soft. Well done. If you're coming with me, lift the heels up. So I'm going to turn around actually. Some of you will come onto your knees. Some of you will lift the heels up and lift your left leg up and draw the knee through and step it through. Do this however you want. You know it well enough by now. Tuck the toes under. Get comfy. Just step the spine on top of the pelvis and open up to a crescent lunge or Anjaneyasana posture. Get that lovely crescent shape through your back. Look up if you like. Nice deep breaths into the heart space. Connecting to the energy of the heart today. Nice firm tummy. The heart chakra and a heart chakra. It's all about the breath. It's all about the life force. Prayer hands, crown, brow, throat, heart. And a big breath of joy. Be happy. Give yourself a hug. Left over right. Inhale. Little back bend if you like. And it's right over left. Hug it in. And another one. Hold the Hagasana. Breathe into the space of the heart at the back. Lift the elbows, either hold the hug or make your eagle arms. Take the lower arms away, lift the elbows high, even up to the chin. Breathe well into the back body and lift your heart. So keep your tummy firm for this. And if you're wobbly, you can always turn those right toes out. Forgot left and right for a moment. Or walk that left foot out a little bit. So you could move in this, you could play, you could figure of eight, you could explore. And getting into the nitty-gritty. What do your shoulders feel like? Your neck? These tense, tight winter muscles. And we do a big breath in, breathe in. Right into the top of the lungs, right between the shoulders, and hold that breath. Hold that breath. And then let everything go, like deflating a balloon. Oh, you can say as much as you like here. Let it all go. Hold the breath out. Squeeze the belly in. Well done. Come up slowly. Open your wings. Prayer hands, crown, brow, throat, heart. And reach, reach, reach. Take your hand to the inner foot. Turn your toes out and we'll open up. So make this twist your own, you know. This is fine. Whatever does it for you, or you can lift up into a higher one. Breathe well. 1. A bit more. 2. 5 breaths here. Through the shoulders, not sliding the band down the back. Turn the pinky fingers towards the front. And that's 4. Breathing in. And out. Some of you are going to have a rest. Some will take the knee down. Catch the dragon's tail. Push the foot into the hand. You can take a little glance at your tail or not. Stay with the breath. Just enjoy all the space you're creating. Well done. So if you want to sort of try a little balance, walk that left foot in a little bit maybe, so you can balance, and rest the right elbow on the left side. 5 breaths. 1, 2, stay with it, keep smiling. 3, 4, you're doing really well. Breathe in and out. Well done. It's so good to take a downward dog, Ardha Shavasana, after that, isn't it? Let's make this a nice, restful one. You can still walk or you can marinate there. Take time to relax. Allow yourself to soften. We're nice and strong on the outside, but soft and gentle and relaxed on the inside. Breathe well. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Breathing in soft and deep. Breathing out softly. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out softly. Come onto your knees. Just take a little moment to do a little energetic bracelet through your wrists. Nice little bracelet here to ease out any tension. Well done. I'm going to come into melting heart posture. It has several names. Some people call it puppy. I like melting heart, or anahata posture, posture of the heart. So there's a few versions. You need to have your hips over your knees. Take your arms forward, lift your sit bones high and drop your forehead down. So you get a lovely stretch through the sides of the body. Keep dropping the chest to the mat. Some can go a bit deeper and maybe clasp the sides of the mat and drop the chin chest, but you need to watch that. Please don't overdo it. Please watch your back. You might even come up on fingertips, creep the fingers away. If all that's too much, just rest your head in your hands. Or it's actually quite nice to have a pillow. Rest like that, okay? So do what feels right for you. That's what it's all about. Take time to let go and soften. Keep relaxing the heart towards the mat, lengthening through your tail. I'm sitting up because may not hear me if I'm laying down, but stay with the posture, stay with the breath. So Anahata chakra is our heart chakra. It's our middle chakra. It's chakra number 4. So there's 7 chakras, 4 is right in the centre, posture of the heart. And the colour for this chakra is green. Visualise green. Visualise something green. Few more breaths. Think about breathing in soft and deep, breathing out softly, letting go, creating that space. It's got this lovely stretch from the fingertips up the arms, the shoulders back to your sitting bone. Lovely smile between the shoulders. Well done. Come and rest in child. Relax your wrists, relax your forehead, curl up into a little ball and relax. Well, I just tell you a little bit about loving kindness practice, which we're going to be doing today. So loving kindness meditation, or metta as it's called, it means friendliness, care and goodwill, and it's a Buddhist practice, but people from all faiths or no faith at all find it healing. A huge amount of energy is spent on negative emotions such as fear and anger. And when our emotion changes, energy is released, which can take other forms, such as love, care and joy. If we view ourselves in others with appreciation and gratitude for what they are or what we are, we can expand our limits. It's important never to underestimate generosity, caring and goodness, both in ourselves and others. The more we appreciate these qualities, the more chance we have to recondition our hearts and minds. Before we can appreciate good qualities in other people, we need to feel positive about us, about ourselves. So spend a little time thinking about you. See yourself in your mind's eye. What do you look like? Your hair, the colour of your eyes, your face, and see yourself happy and smiling, looking lovely. And then think of some of the good things you've done. Some of the good things you've done. Maybe an achievement you've been recognised for. There's great goodness in all of us, and we often overlook or underestimate our own beauty. So take time to reflect on yours. And if you're struggling to think of anything, simply thank yourself for showing up today and being here, putting aside time for you. And practicing compassion towards yourself and others is the true goal of yoga. When you criticize yourself, it's your ego. When you accept yourself, it's your true self. So we're going to very slowly come up from that child. Take ourselves into another down dog and stretch it out. Couple more breaths. So you've got a choice. You can either walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. It doesn't matter. And find a forward bend and slowly, slowly, slowly restack the spine. Come up to standing. Come and stand in the centre of your mat, facing the long side. Take your feet apart a little here. Take your hands to your belly. This is your third chakra, Manipura chakra, the solar plexus, your inner strength, your place of personal power. There's a lot of feeling here, isn't there? There's a lot in our gut. Sometimes it's called our second brain. So shut your eyes. Feel the breath here. And this is all about strength, personal development. And as you connect to this area, make yourself a promise to go inside every day And find that inner strength so the world can't blow your candle out. And then bring yourself back. I'm going to move in this. So just take your toes out a bit so you can bend your knees and they're safe over the ankles. We're going to inhale, draw the energy out. Exhale, take a seat. So watch those inner thighs and knees. One more like this. Sit a bit lower, well done. And reach up for that energy. Draw it all the way down, crown, brow, throat, heart, prayer hands. Sitting goddess. Take a few breaths here. So you can sink a bit deeper. Imagine there's a weight attached to your toe pulling you down. And then we open up to a big breath of joy. Take your left arm round your right. Straighten your legs. Turn your left foot in, right foot out. And a bound, a half bound. Virabhadrasana Warrior 2. Breathe well. Stay with the breath. Push down. Good foot alignment. Sink down through strong legs. Allow yourself to soften. Palm is up as if you're giving and gaze over your hand, over your palm. Keep that back leg strong as we reverse the warrior. So you've got a nice lot of space through the right side. The back leg strong, the knees soft. That front knee's over the ankle. Straighten the front leg and maybe come back and create a little bit more space. Keep that space as you reach forward, because you know where we're coming, into triangle. Where's your hand going to go? And I just had a thought actually, because you're going to need it in a minute. I'm going to have to stop a moment. Have you got a brick with you? Have you got a big book or even a cushion? Let's have it here. Put it here. Just stop the video if you need to go and find one. Put it in a foot. Okay. Come back into a bowed Trikonasana. Okay, so you might like to have your block and put your hand on it today. Might be an option. You know, whichever level you like. And then you might want to free this arm up. You hold the full posture. So as you breathe in, lengthen the spine, and as you breathe out a little bit more twist here. Tummy, ribs, chest, all revolving. Triangle. Just imagine your arms stretching from your heart center. So this is a beautiful posture, and it really stimulates the energy center in our hearts. Anahata chakra. It's about the breath. Sometimes it's called the gateway to the winds, but it's more about that. It's more about prana, the life force, the energy. So you may want to take a little bit more space here, if that's available. You may want to just stay like that. And some of you might even do this lovely sort of droopy bow here and peek up under the armpit or look down at the toes. And I'm reaching my fingertips, my left fingertips towards my right toes as I hang there and breathe. And just let your breath, the weight of your upper body and gravity ease you out. And think how gorgeous it is to make space between the ribs through the side body. Relax your neck. Allow yourself to stay soft. This is one of my favourite postures, as you may know by now. Just hang there. Well done. So we've got a little balance here. Bend the knee and take your brick just in front of you. I like to have a brick. We're going to do Ardha Chandrasana, half moon in a minute. And I like to have a brick because it lifts me. And sometimes it's easier to balance. Let's start with a little baby balance, which you may want to stick at. Really root down through that right foot, hand each side of the right foot, bend the left knee. I'm going to come up to a standing splits here. So let's all hold that and find our balance. Spread the toes out, soften the right knee. And you're folding forward, just like in Uttanasana, ribs towards the thigh, lengthen the neck. That might be enough. Some of you will put your hands on the block, take it to the side slightly, and that might be enough. Or we might externally rotate that left leg, so the inner foot's facing the floor. That might be enough. You might take the left hand off and put it on the left hip. And if it's a wobbly day, like I'm having today, it really doesn't matter. I'm a bit tired today, so I shall be a bit wobbly. Zip up your tummy muscles. That's it. That might be enough. They might reach the arm up. You might even be able to look up. Just take 5 breaths. 5, 4, stay with it. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more for luck. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Very well done. Take your hands down. Lunge back with that left leg. Find a high lunge. Clip, turn the left toes out. And the heel in. Big circle with that left arm. Warrior 2 again. And soften. Sink down through strong legs. Reach your arms from the heart center. Straighten the front leg so you can come a wee bit deeper. Palms up. Palms down. Well done. Let's keep the palms up. Take your hands to your heart and turn to the front. So we're ready to do the other side. It's quite warm today. Take your hands to a prayer. Turn the toes out. I'm going to draw that energy up. Exhale, sit down. Think about your strong centre. Your place of power. Use the breath. This is different. Prayer hands, crown, brow, throat, heart. Stay there. Hold Goddess for a couple of breaths. Stay strong. Lovely. You're going to have a big breath of joy. Nice big smile. And wrap your arm round. Wrap your right arm round. Straighten the legs. Right foot in, left foot out. And we're in a bound warrior. We're in a bound warrior 2. Take a little look at your left knee. Sit straight over the ankle, not pronating inwards. Soften your shoulders. Your shoulders are over your hips. So you're strong, but you're soft and gentle. You've got that balance. And then we reverse our warrior. It's quite nice to look down because that helps you to balance, but looking up's fine as well. Keep the space through the front of the body and see if you can come a wee bit deeper here. Maybe work towards giving your inner left thigh a tickle. And keep length through the underside of the body too, as we straighten. And come back a little bit more there and make more space through the sides of the body. Lovely. Tuck your tail under. So you're going to keep that space and you're going to reach. You've got a lovely length. All the way from your right hip to the fingertips. So I forgot to bring my brick with me. I had to go and get it. Did you forget? I should have reminded you. A bound triangle. Keep the knees soft, draw up through the thighs. So when we've sort of got this bound triangle, we can work out where it's good to place this left hand. You can't possibly come into a forward bend. Reach the arm up if it feels right for you today. You can look up or you don't have to, but just don't let the head droop. I do quite like to have this block. I can sort of press into it and get a little bit more lift. Good idea. Breathe well into the space of the heart. Feel the breath all around the heart. Feel the breath in the back of the heart too, in the sides, all the way through the ribs. Lovely. If you want to come a little bit deeper and make more space through the ribs, That may feel good. Good sort of hand. I'm just working these right fingertips towards my left toes. I'm creating this beautiful bow shape. And one more breath. Breathing in slowly, breathing out slowly. Just take your book in front of you if you need it. I'm going to bend the front knee, the left knee. I'm going to cut hand each side of the left foot for now and find the standing splits. Firm down through a strong left foot. Keep the left knee soft. And you may stay there, or you might have a rest. Or you may use your brick and put your left hand on your brick. Externally rotate the right hip, and maybe the right hand comes on the right hip. And you open the right shoulder. You might stay there. You might be able to lift the arm up. And you could look up if you're feeling super balanced today. We'll breathe for 6. 1. Stay with it. 2. 3. 4. Nice firm tummy. You're getting there. 5. 6. One more. Can you 7 this time? Breathing in and up. Bend the front knee. Oh, that's a relief, isn't it? Take your hands down each side of the front foot. Step that with the right foot. Turn the right toes out, right heel in. Virabhadrasana, 2. Lovely, strong warrior. Connect to that strong energy center. Feel your arms reaching from your heart center as you breathe well. Getting that balance between strength and softness. Sthira Sukha. Straighten the front leg. Maybe come a little bit deeper. And the palms come up. And the palms come down. Soften the shoulders. Palms stay up. Hands to the heart. Very well done. Take another big breath of joy. Take your hands to your hip creases. A nice flat back here. Nice length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Turn the toes out. Keep the knees soft. And hinge from the hips into a forward bend. So you just hang there and relax. That might be nice. If you want to do anything stronger and it's your practice, do it. But otherwise, we'll relax for now. Spine just hanging from the pelvis, letting go, making space. Beautifully fluid and free, like a waterfall. The knees are soft, forehead soft, not holding anywhere. Have a wiggle. Breathe well. This is a lovely way to do an inversion because there's no pressure on the head. It's very restful and calming for the nervous system. Take your hands between your feet, turn the toes out, bend the left knee and listen to the earth. Bend the right knee and listen to the earth and stay there. Hand each side of the right foot, turn. Left knee down. So this is only to take us down, by the way, to kneeling. So I'm just going to turn to face you. Right. You're going to take your knees over to the left here. You're going to come into a little twist here. Take your right foot the other side of your left thigh and give yourself a little hug here. Hold it. Breathe well. So one of my teachers suggested a very good idea and I'd like to share it with you. Sometimes we can really underestimate ourselves and we don't appreciate how you know, how good we are. So it was a lovely idea to go and buy yourself, or maybe you've got one, a beautiful journal, a lovely book to write in. And if somebody pays you a compliment or says something lovely about you that warms your heart, or if you achieve something that you're proud of, write it down in your book. And when it's a gloomy old day or you're feeling miss, take your book out and read it. And that might lift your heart, I hope. Let's come a little bit deeper into our twist. Think about your belly, your ribs, your chest, all revolving. And take your fingertips behind you lightly as you guide yourself round. Use the breath. Think about breathing in energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And breathing out a downward flow of energy, connecting you back to the earth. You can feel quite sluggish in February. It can be quite a miserable month. I hope your yoga practice helps you. Take a little peek over the left shoulder, tuck the chin in. Upper body follows. Derotate. Take a few breaths there. Breathe well. That's it. So, just looking for something more to read you. So I'm going to come into guide that right foot over and come and sit in Baddha Konasana a moment. And we'll just ease these inner thighs in and knees out. You could take your hands around the outer edges of your feet and sit nice and tall. And breathe well. It's quite nice to do this against a wall. I'm just here for a couple of minutes because I want to tell you a little bit more about the loving kindness. So essentially, we're all embodiments of metta, loving kindness, friendliness, care and goodwill. This is our true nature. However, life with its ups and downs causes us to forget this. We get lost in destructive emotions. We believe we're limited and we get into conflict. With time and with patience, the practice of metta is of great benefit and can help to transform negative emotions like fear, anger or enmity into acceptance, trust and friendliness. With practice, each of us can do our part in creating a more peaceful and wise society and a better planet to live on. So once again, shut your eyes, see yourself, your face, your hair, your eyes, looking happy and beautiful. And we'll practice metta for ourselves first. So I'm going to say these words. You can repeat them to yourself. May I be safe. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I live with ease. May I live with ease. And may I be full of loving kindness. May I be full of loving kindness. So we're going to do the other side. Close your legs like a book and take your knees over to your right. And guide your left foot the other side of your right thigh. And give yourself a lovely hug here. Hold the breath. Sorry, hold the posture, not the breath. So you come a little bit deeper there. Think, where do you feel this? So this is difficult sometimes, isn't it? Try not to judge yourself. We judge ourselves in all sorts of ways, don't we? But try to let go of judging yourself, because when you let go of judging yourself, you're so less likely to judge others. And then maybe take your fingertips down and come a wee bit deeper. Breathing in energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Breathing out a downward flow of energy. See if you can work your right ribs all the way around to the left. Your belly round to the left. Maybe your gaze. And a wee bit more. Think about your lovely healthy spine. Stay strong on the outside and soft on the inside. Couple more breaths. And one more. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. And take a little peek over to the right. What's going on over to the right? I'm going to follow. And take your foot, soles of the feet together. We do a little bit of flapping butterfly here, maybe. How are your legs feeling? And then sit comfortably. We're going to do love and kindness metta for somebody else. So shut your eyes and bring to mind somebody. It might be somebody you really love. It might be somebody who's in need at the moment, who's poorly, or who has problems. Just think about somebody in your mind's eye and see them. See them happy and smiling and beautiful. Hold them in your mind's eye, that picture of them. And then say, may you be safe. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be happy. May you live with ease. May you live with ease. And may you be full of love and kindness. May you be full of love and kindness. And slowly come out of this. Windshield wiper your legs to ease them out, or anything else you want to do. Another down dog, if it feels right for you, or have a little bit of a, hope you're all right. Get all your warm cozy stuff on before Shavasana. That's the beauty about being at home, isn't it? Light a candle, play some lovely music, turn the lights off, get cushions, blankets, whatever you need, and stay warm enough and get cozy. You've just got one more little posture on the mat, so when you're ready, come and lay down. And it's always quite nice to draw your knees up and take a happy baby. Ananda Balasana, bliss pose. Have a little rock from side to side. Draw the knees in towards the armpits. Draw the knees to the outer ribs. And just hold the outer edges of the feet here. If you can't reach, hold the back of the knees. And allow yourself to soften and let go. And feel the earth holding you. Following the breath. And breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Slowing down the breath. Slowing down the thought waves of your mind. A little roll from side to side there. To massage the back. And soften. And when you're ready, take your feet to the mats. You can lay like this with the knees bent, or you can stretch your legs out. Make yourself cozy for Shavasana. Take a nice deep breath in and let everything go. And we'll finish with loving kindness again. So once again, see yourself in your mind's eye. Beautiful and happy and free. looking your best. And say these words to yourself. May I be safe. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I live with ease. May I live with ease. And may I be full of loving kindness. May I be full of loving kindness. And slowly let that picture of yourself fade away. And then bring to mind that person that you care deeply about, someone you love, or someone that needs love and healing just now. And see them happy and smiling. Hold a picture of them in your mind's eye. And we'll say, may you be safe. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. May you live with ease. May you be full of loving kindness. May you be full of loving kindness. And slowly let that person fade away. And then bring to mind all living beings. Think about places you've been in the world. People you've seen. The animals, the creatures on earth. All the beings we share this life with. We'll say together, may we all be safe. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. May we all be happy. And may we all live with ease. May we all live with ease. And may we all be full of loving kindness. May we all be full of loving kindness. Very slowly start to bring your attention back to your breath, to your body resting on the mat. Start to wiggle fingers and toes, circle wrists and ankles. Maybe move your head gently from side to side. Maybe take a lovely big stretch and a big yawn. And in your own time, come onto your side and help yourself up to seated. And sit comfortably so we can finish this practice. So it's a big in-breath into the prana mudra. And bring your hands in a prayer to your crown, your brow, your throat, your heart. And make yourself a promise to be more compassionate towards you. To try to free yourself from guilt, anxiety, resentment, and be kind to you. And remember that we all live with ourselves 24/7. So make it a beautiful and happy place to live. Namaste. Om Shanti. And thank you for sharing this practice today. If you enjoyed the video, please go to my website www.exeteryoga.org where you'll find plenty more videos, or Jill's Yoga at YouTube, And please like the videos and join my YouTube subscription. Thank you if you do.